Trump's favorability rating in New Jersey, not job approval, favorability, is positive. What is up, people of the internet? It is me, Real American, back in with a new video, and I hope everyone is having a great day. I'm having a great day myself, and before I get into it, don't forget to like, subscribe, share with your friends, and of course, join the channel today. These are all great ways to support the daily content, but enough of the promotional stuff. Let us get into it, because we have to talk about Donald Trump's popularity, as despite the fact that Trump has been in politics for 10 years, and quite frankly, he's been one of, if not the most divisive people in politics for 10 years now, Donald Trump's popularity is the highest it's ever been. Now, I want to be clear that I am not saying that this is going to hold. In fact, I do think you're probably going to see Trump's numbers go down just a little bit, because you could argue that this is because Trump is experiencing a honeymoon period. People are giving him a chance. They're like, yeah, you know what? We're going to give Donald Trump a chance. And that's what usually happens in the first couple days of really any presidency, whether it was Bush, Obama, Trump, even a little bit, even Biden. They all had some kind of honeymoon period. But guys, look at this number right now. 53% approve and only 40% disapprove. That means right now, Trump's approval rating is plus 13. This is insane, because for those that don't know, back in 2017, 2018, 2019, Trump's first term, it was never positive. Outside of a single day in early of January of 2017, it was for one day, it was plus 0.1. That's it. That was the only time in Trump's first term that his approval was even above water. In fact, that's because his disapproval was only 44%. Yeah, that was the best Trump ever got. His highest approval was in 2020 during COVID. This was when the lockdowns began and all this stuff was happening. Trump's approval was roughly 47%. That was the highest it ever was in his first term. Yet right now, according to the RCP average and on 3 different polls, right now it is plus 13. I know people are going to say it's because the honeymoon period, and yeah, every president sees it. All right, in your first couple days, you see a honeymoon period, and people are saying, you know what, let's give you a chance. That is true, but here's the difference. This is not Trump's first term. This is Trump's second term. Now, is it non-consecutive? Yes, but Trump's approval has always been very steady, mid-40s at best. It has never been this high. And like I showed everyone, the highest it's ever been was 47%. But right now, in the first couple days of Trump's presidency, and that's even with a garbage Reuters poll, which is only 47% approve. Outside of that, every other poll is showing 56% of Americans approve of the job Trump is doing. So no matter how you look at this, a majority of Americans for the first time ever are saying they approve of Trump's job as president, which didn't happen his first term. And you would think with Trump being such a divisive politician that it would never be high. His approval would be like, I don't know, 48% at most. It's not. It is a majority of people saying they approve of the job Trump is doing. And it's not just job approval. Look at favorability, which, like I've said many times before, Trump's favorability has always been way lower than his approval. Because people, they support Trump on the issues. They say, yeah, he's usually good on the issues. We support what he stands for. We support building the wall. We support deportations, all of that. But when you say you're favorable of someone, that means you like them. Let's be honest. Trump's personality turns off a bunch of people. People are used to not like Trump's personality. And well, right now, you can still see, yeah, Trump's favorability is lagging behind his approval. But even then, his favorability is the highest it's ever been. All right, in early December, it was like 49%. That was his absolute peak. Right now, it's 48%. And that's with some very garbage polls like from Marist dragging it down. If it wasn't for that, there's a good chance Trump's favorability is majority. A majority of Americans would say, yeah, we have a favorable opinion of Trump. That's crazy because, again, Trump's favorability is always way lower than his job approval. Well, right now, his favorability is the highest it's ever been, especially when he was president. When he was president, the highest it ever was roughly 45%, and not even 45%, it was, yeah, 44%. That was the highest it was ever with Trump in the White House. Now, there's a chance that, actually right now, it's plurality favorable. But okay, you could say, well, maybe these are flukes. Maybe Trump's job approval nationally, it's a fluke and it's not actually real. And you could argue maybe that's the case. Well, there was a brand new poll from New Jersey. All right, this is not a Republican state, not even a swing state. Before 2024, no one really talked about New Jersey outside of being a fairly Democrat state. And we all know what happened in 2024. New Jersey shocked the world when it was within 6 points. But you could still say, well, it voted for Harris by 6, and it's still a fairly Democrat state. So you would think that Trump's job approval and favorability would be awful here. Well, Emerson College, one of the best pollsters out there, not some random pollster no one ever heard about, Emerson College, a top-tier pollster, just released a New Jersey poll. And look at that. Trump's favorability rating in New Jersey, not job approval, favorability, is positive, +2. Yeah, in New Jersey, not Pennsylvania, not Michigan, not Wisconsin, New Jersey. This basically coincides with what we're seeing with every other poll nationally. Trump's approval and favorability ratings, they're surging. And New Jersey right now, which was a Democrat state, right now is plurality favorable for Trump. That is insane. And we gotta talk about New Jersey even more, because if this poll is anywhere close to accurate, Republicans might actually win the New Jersey governorship in this year. I'm not saying for sure it's gonna happen, but if Trump's already favorable in New Jersey, not job approval, his favorability is just positive, Republicans could actually win. And right now, this poll looks really good for Republicans, because it's not just Trump's favorability is so high in New Jersey, it's a plurality favorable. Look at the primary polls. The Democrats have a complete shit show. It's a 5-way race. No one knows who's going to win. In fact, the frontrunner, or the quote-unquote frontrunner, has a bunch of scandals now. While the Republican side, while you got a chance for someone else to win, it looks like the Republican primary voter is starting to get behind Jack Ciattarelli. You know, the person that in 2021 nearly won the governorship. In 2021, before what happened in 24, Jack Ciattarelli nearly won. And if it wasn't for the Republican Party wasting a bunch of money in California, there's a chance that Ciattarelli should have won this race. But now, the Republican voter is starting to get behind Jack Ciattarelli. Again, Ciattarelli is, I support him, but I understand that some people don't really like him because he's not the biggest fan of Trump and Trump doesn't like him. But Ciattarelli's our best option in the state. And it looks like the Republican Party in New Jersey, they are slowly but surely getting behind Ciattarelli. And if this keeps up, I cannot believe I'm saying this, but 2024 New Jersey might not be a fluke. Now, I always thought that the results of 2024 were clear that, yeah, there's a trend happening in New Jersey, but I thought, okay, maybe this was a one-off occurrence, and yeah, it's trending Republican, but it was just such a bad year for Harris that it was going to stop there. Well, now I'm starting to think, hold up a minute. If Trump's favorability, which again, it's usually way lower than job approval, is this high in New Jersey, his job approval, more than likely, if Emerson polled the job approval, which they didn't, it would probably be like 53% approve in a Democrat state, which perfectly coincides with what we're seeing in job approval and favorability. We're seeing this perfectly correlated with Emerson's own national poll. Emerson, a couple weeks ago, again, this was before Trump took the oath again, but his favorability was +10. Harvard-Harris +8. That coincides perfectly with what Emerson found in New Jersey. Listen, again, I'm not trying to make people complacent. I'm not trying to say every election's gonna be a red wave. But if this keeps up, and there's a chance his approval and favorability could stay the same or even possibly go up, because it looks like, in fact, Rasmussen of all pollsters, they're doing a daily tracker, and they're finding Trump's job approval is actually going up a little bit. And that's because Trump's policies are just popular. If his numbers stay the same or go up slightly, New Jersey is a swing state, at least in 2025. Imagine saying that 5 years ago. Imagine saying that a year ago, that New Jersey could potentially be a swing state. But these numbers indicate, yeah, Republicans have a legitimate shot at winning New Jersey, not just in 2025, but in 2026 and even 2028. Does that mean it's a Republican state? No. No one should say, yeah, New Jersey's a red state now. It's not. But it could be. It really looks like the trends in New Jersey are accelerating, just like what happened in New York a couple years ago. A couple years ago, New York had a big shift to the right in 2020, especially New York City. And ever since then, these trends have accelerated. Well, now, we can see the same thing play out in New Jersey. It starts shifting to the right, and in 2024, it took a huge swing to the right. And that could continue. And I think it will, because New York and Pennsylvania, the states right next to New Jersey, are also showing big signs of trending to the right. Like, Pennsylvania voter registration looks horrific for Dems. And that's critical, because if Pennsylvania and New York are shifting this much to the right, why wouldn't New Jersey? Like, this is why I said back in 2024, I was saying that, yeah, New Jersey could swing to the right, because people that live in the northern half of the state, a lot of them, they work in New York City, they commute there, they see what's going on there. Plus, it's basically a suburb of the city. They're experiencing the same crap. So, why would it magically stop at New York City? It would just stop right at the border? No. That's why I really believe that the trends in this part of the country are going to continue, if not accelerate. Now, does that mean it's a Republican state? No, no one should get complacent. But if Republicans are smart, they should throw everything they can at this state. Because if you win New Jersey, your pathway to the White House, it's secured. Because at that point, you're winning Pennsylvania. I mean, how do you lose Pennsylvania but win New Jersey? You can't. You're winning Pennsylvania, you're winning New Jersey, you got the presidency locked down. How do you lose in that scenario? You don't. That's why it's a big deal that Trump's image in New Jersey keeps going up and up and up. If it could continue, by the way, because Trump's policies are popular. And it seems like people are realizing, oh, wait, Trump's actually fixing America. He is putting Americans first again. He's keeping his promises. You know what? I approve of Trump. I support what he's doing. Make America great again. So we gotta see what happens, because a lot could change again. A lot of stuff could happen in the next 4 years, but it sure looks like New Jersey is shifting heavy to the right, just like New York is, just like Pennsylvania is. And if this entire region keeps shifting to the right, the Republican Party, they're going to win the Electoral College basically every single election. They can't lose. If you win New York and New Jersey and Pennsylvania as a Republican, do you really think you're going to lose? Is it possible? Yeah. Is it likely? Hell no. But anyways, folks, thank you so much for watching. If you guys did enjoy, smash the like button down below, subscribe, share with your friends, hit that little bell, follow the social media accounts in the description down below, and of course, join the channel today. Godspeed to all of you.